You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Well, greetings. Thank you for joining us. Okay, yeah, still under the weather, but should be okay. Looks like the Super Bowl worked out pretty good, I guess, for whoever. So, all right, much love, blessings, and I think I have an idea what's coming through. So, anyway, all right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings. This is the Prime Prayer. Much love. Healing to you all. In this time of awakening, many of you are going to begin to feel more lighter, more knowledgeable, and more stressed in some areas, not all. Challenges are going to increase for many of you as you awaken more. The tests will become more fourth dimensional. I believe some of you are already going through that, but just to let you know that the heat is on, but only for your soul improvement. I believe you, yes, I believe I'm just talking to the choir. Some of you are already going through this, but just to let others know that confirmations of some are needed. Either way. One moment. Also, those of your third density are going to slowly awaken to your vision, what you are seeing, basically, slowly. As your world will become more louder, and they will have no choice but to hear it. As your senses become stronger, your numbers increase, your population, as unaware of this, will begin to start hearing your conspiracy theories, as they call them, whatever. Of course, they're going to continue to knock them down until the time is right, but it become more, very more, as your alien information become more known as your Kennedy conspiracies and things of that sort. It is already in certain areas, but more of what you are connecting with, without the controversy, more of the spiritual side, become more aware. to those that are not ready in their belief system. I believe you know who they are. Just to let you know. The sun is rising. It's parts of your world. Your sun, your moon. Both of you, both are there for you to connect to bring balance to your chakras, to your visions, your place here on this earth, as your reality will also shake. Also, as your fourth dimensional knowledge becomes more clear, even your belief systems are going to be tested greatly. Because you thought you might already know the fourth density, and more will open up, and not all of it has been revealed as you are aware, because somebody cannot handle it, but more is on its way. As always, of course. If an angel was to speak. So I will leave you now. Blessings and much conversation with you all in astral and the angelic forms. Blessings. Good day. Greetings. I am Metatron. With the awakening, also awakens your lifetimes here. Realize most of you are aware of a small percentage of your lifetimes on this planet and others. But to be fully healed is to know more. But those will come when they need to. And your soul will be tested during these awakening processes. As much of their past lives are affecting this life, depending on the individual and where you are at in your chart, your galactic chart. Because it can take you in a place in your chart today. Yes, keep you from evolving in certain areas. And the only way to do that is to evolve, is to heal, yes, the past, to confront the past when the time is right. And you will know this when it comes, though. It is not just some big secret. You will have messages that needs to be released, just so you know. As your human population is far from understanding that. Some understand. Remember, the angels are assisting you. Many of you have angel lifetimes. And you can bring that angelic energy, your aspects, to heal these lifetimes. Because it can give you a jolt in this one and wrong decisions in this one also, until those lifetimes are healed. As many of you have been part of, yes, Rome, Greece in its ancient days. I'll leave those as examples. I believe you can go on with that. Even the problems today, many are still going through the same timeline as they did in the past. This is human trafficking. They've had that in the past life also. Also to assist your humans to realize it is happening. That's why they continue to have lifetimes like that. To help awaken your human population that is happening, but to be a part of it, but to send that vibration out to you that needs to be healed. As it is under the rug, throughout at least your American society and others, of course. Blessing and much healing is all I have for you at this moment. Blessings. Greetings. I am Zeke from the Orion Council, a Zeta Gray. Very different from your Zetas of your world. We have one from their mistakes. Our message to you from the Orions: there are great awakenings happening all across your world. But publicly is soon to come, at least in most of your lifetimes. As some will be brave, and come clean of what their belief system of this alien knowledge and angelic presence here. Those in the public domain that have much followings. We just want to make this known to you as you go through your process, as many are aware of these things happening. And yes, and your vibration is getting louder. So continue on your path. Soon enough, it will be in your culture when the time is needed. Many are still, yes, living through their lifetimes here, figuring out their density, want to pay bills, even if they don't want to, they still want to experience that. So they're not willing to let go of those things. This is why you haven't ascended quicker. Many are still wishing to explore your dimension. At least some of you are aware of that. But the Zetas, yes, all in their world needs to go through a healing process. Many of them wish to be more like human, like you, your DNA, and then they become a darker version of human. And they want to experience your energy, your abilities in a higher density. And it doesn't work out so well for some. Many have actually can control it. But not all. Oh, yes, you're wondering of what we look like, Zetas. In Orion, we are white. Some are. We are tall. We do not have the drama that is on your planet. And yes, we do listen to music. Not jokes. Some do. For educational purposes. Yes, if there's questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I believe I'm capable.
Okay, thank you, Zeke. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you.
So the first one is for our member Kim, and she asks, I'm wondering if the feline around me was thorax. If not, who was it?
One moment. Yes, it was thorax. There's a different energy about him, but yes, it was him, yes. He has not told me what he's doing there, though. That's all I have. for that.
Okay. Kim's second question is just wondering if there are any messages.
Yes, you believe more in yourself and your direction. Your spiritual connections are true. I believe you are aware of that. But the more you believe, the more truer it will come. Because you are connecting well. Yes, as for this being around you. Yes, nothing wrong with getting confirmation though. But you are connecting well. I believe also the channeling ability does live with you. Also, the angelic energy is very strong with you also. And you'll be able to heal lives around you. Which is very nice. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Next up is Mary Mary. Her first question, what is my spirit animal?
A canine. A very friendly one. You did have a wolf, but you have calmed down the need for those instincts. So mostly a cuddly canine is what I see. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, sorry, I said the mute there. Okay, her second question for Mary, she's just wondering if there's any messages for her at this time from her group, which consists of Galactic Family, Guides, Higher Self, Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters, or Source.
Yes, Archangel Michael is assisting you opening up your abilities as for time travel, as for meditation travel. Yes, he says a great amount of information is there for you in the past. You do a meditation, he will take you, ask for him to come through, he will take you to the past. It will help you answer some questions about yourself. You might have to do this a couple of times, but will help you greatly. He does say that will help you also connect to your family and give you much answers. But that's up to you if you're ready for that. I believe you are. A couple of times would be for you to get used to this. It is something to get used to, or several more times, but it will come through though. Blessings to you.
Thank you. Next up is Emmy.
Yes, Emmy.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
I'm just wondering if there's any messages for me from anybody.
One moment. One moment. There's a Zeta gray energy around you at this time, assisting you. Because of your military background, they've been around you for some time. Nothing to be afraid of, but they are assisting you in your ascension process. There is 4 around you, sometimes 6. They surround you sometimes, but they come and go. One moment. You're also connecting to an Arcturian ship. I believe you're aware of some of this, but the Arcturian ship is part of what's showing up in your images. These beings, it's vibration from their ship also. They send it to you to let you know that they are there. From what I'm being told. That's all.
That sounds wonderful. I'm wondering, this is a odd question, but I've had a lot of sugar cravings, and I was wondering what that's about.
You've been through a lot of ordeals in astral, and now you're ready to calm down and brunch or to enjoy yourself, because you have not been enjoying yourself for a little while.
Comfort food.
Just to take it easy, put your feet up, because there's been a lot going in astral that I am not being told what's going on. One moment. There is a lot of connections you're doing in Egypt, it seems. There is an energy there that you're connected to in astral, part of this planet. A lot has to do with the cabal on this world, and you're bringing healing to that area of the world, it seems.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Can you send me an infusion to help me remove fear?
To remove fear? Well, we won't.
I don't have a lot, but I
Yeah.
I understand they've been having problems pulling me up dimensions because of resistance on my part.
Well, part of you is not ready to go up into dimensions because you have much to do here. But yes, we'll assist what we can. I believe that Arcturian fusion will help. But much of you have much to do in this dimension. This is why you're not fully connected. But we will do what we can.
Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime.
We'll speak to you soon.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, next up is Christy.
Greetings, Zeke.
Yes.
And my first question is about the mantis that's been around me. What's going on with, what are we doing?
Having a lot of conversations about your galactic origins recently. You are healing the past with this mantis. One moment. Because it has a lot to do with your child. As you heal your past, your child is healed along with it. You realize, yes, much of connections of what's going on with your child, issues of mood swings has a lot to do with alliances you've had in the past that you did not realize. This is mostly an astral. I believe this mantis has brought this to you. As you're going to different alliances that you're connected to that have not been fully healed. Much of that is reptilian or originated from, as for conflict. There's more, but that is what I'm being told at this moment. If it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And is there any messages from my higher self as to what's just some inspiration or anything for me, to uplift the moods?
Hold on, so you can continue to be creative, to travel around, as for walking around a place that you don't, or go to a place that you don't normally go to for refreshment. A new place would be good. Nature would be good. Not necessarily have to walk there, but I need a vehicle for that. But they do say a new place would be good for you to unwind. That is all I'm being told at this time. Hopefully that's helpful.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, next up is Peter.
Hello, Zeke. Much love for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so I guess I just want to ask Syrians to help me with my program. I guess if they got any messages for me.
To help you with your program, yes, it will help you speed things up. They're good at. But speed is not always the answer, but they can help you speed it up, and also marketing they can assist you with, if that's helpful to you.
Oh, do they have any messages for me? Because they helped me a lot. So I'm just wondering if I didn't pick up anything they've been.
A moment. They are. A moment. They are helping you, yes, in a higher dimension, of course. To help in the higher dimensions for you to connect to those that need this product. Also, the Arcturians seem to be very involved, more than you might realize. As for your project's healing ability, I believe you're aware of that. It has a healing ability. It does, if you don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this to help a lot of others. So
yes, They are assisting greatly as for its economic assistance to others.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm doing it for.
Yes.
Okay, just any general messages from anyone, if anyone wants to come forward. And...
1 moment. Yes. 1 moment. Yes, Archangel Michael says he is assisting you with a female that you know from your past. I believe you know who this is. As for helping communications, assisting with communications to be more clear, because this one is not being very receptive to your communications. I believe it's a relationship of the past. I believe you know who this is, but I was going into full detail. That he is assisting that greatly, as communication's been a great problem in the past. She doesn't want to hear certain words. She closes her eardrum, is what he says.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, she only hears what she wants to hear. She changes what she hears, and he's assisting that. Yeah, sometimes you might have to record what you say. That way you can prove that you said that. Because it seems like she changes it in her mind. That's what he says it means.
Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, we've got a child together, if it's the right one, right lad.
Yes, that is the one he's speaking of.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
And it's not always her doing it on purpose. Her mind, that's the way her mind works. I just leave you with that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Much love.
Much love.
Okay, next up is Thomas, and I have his questions here. First one. Last Friday night, I had a transcendental experience or awakening, which I unfortunately forgot. I believe I smoked weed in astral or something like that. Some opening happened, and I was experiencing truth and my higher self, actually noticing a very big amount of darkness or shadow within me that I'm afraid to face. And I would like to ask my guides about that. Will I have to face these things, or did I do something terrible?
No, you did not do anything terrible. What your guides are saying, you do not necessarily have to smoke these things to connect. But when you smoke these things, they can bring up your demons. Not to say they always do that, but they can. And at this time, it seems like your energy is being manipulated by a reptilian source. Not to say that it happens, though. The more you confront a positive energy, that when you connect to this type of marijuana energy, put positive energy around it before you consume it. And you also do a blessing will help, that you will see positive, what will help your journey. It's like protecting yourself before you go into the higher realms, let's put it that way. Hopefully that is helpful. Because some do need a substance to help one connect. There's nothing wrong with that. But you might see another darkness again, possibly. But just to send light to it, that is all. And if you want to explore this darkness, you can do that in a meditation and just understand it more there. If there's no answer, just send light around that negative energy. That is all. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Thomas. Would like to ask his guides to tell him if it was the relationship with his father that destroyed his energy field.
Destroyed whose energy field? Thomas's?
Sorry, this is Thomas.
It destroyed Thomas's
So
energy
was it the
field?
relationship with his father that destroyed his energy field?
That destroyed Thomas's energy field? 1 moment. Well, no. I don't believe it's destroyed either. It is weak. Yes. Destroyed? No. Confidence will bring back your energy field, as others have been, this is from the past, picking on your energy with negativity, and you're still understanding your place here also that causes it to be weak also. So he had a part in it, yes, as for father, but they had many other beings involved with that, but I believe it's still there. It's just weakened. That's all. That's how I see it.
Okay. Next up is Mike. And Mike's first question, are there any messages for me?
Yes, there's a great amount of Archangel energy around you. One moment. Archangel Gabriel has a strong connection with you, assisting you in your astral travels if that is something that you are thinking about in your astral projection, basically, is what he's mentioning. That there are places that you can go if you wish to. Orion is one of them. You have a lot of connections there. The angels wish to assist you in that connection. There's much more from the angelic realm, but that is for him to discover. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Mike. How's the energy of my ex-girlfriend, Ashley? I haven't seen her for a year.
One moment. She is going through a... One moment. Her energy is... One moment. It has always been all over the place. It is not grounded at all. And she absorbs herself into others. Another way of getting away from her. She's not found herself at this time. So she's going to continue to follow others' lead until she can figure out what her place is in this world. But it is, for her, it is fine, but she's still on her journey of understanding her place here now. Blessings.
Okay, next up is David. First question. Have my guides been helping me with my stress with my uncle who is sick?
Yes, of course. Your uncle is going, yes, your uncle has many Syrian energies around him at this time. Aquatic beings, many of them. As they go into his dream state. He does not remember it, but they do go into his dream state during this time. I believe, no, he does not remember, as far as I can tell. But they are helping calming his energies. But his guides are assisting, of course. Blessings.
Okay, second question for David. Have my guides been trying to tell me something?
One moment. One thing they are saying, see how that the past, these places in your history, that he has had lifetimes there of great importance for him to meditate on. Places of Egypt, let him discover this though. The Incas, things of that sort. For example, they say that these places will help him understand his lifetime here. Also, there's a lot of Arcturian energy. I believe this is mentioned before. Arcturians are assisting his reawakening process. Yes, he's awake, but there's much more to be awakened to. His guides are assisting also your healing abilities, I believe, are in the works. This is telepathic abilities, I believe, are increased also slightly, something to test out. Also, healing abilities are, that's for him to explore also. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Daniel.
Greetings, Zeke.
Yes.
Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Awesome. My first question is about a couple nights ago, I decided to open a vortex, kind of experiment with that, and
Yes.
allow friendly grays to come through. And while I did feel them come through, I felt that one brief moment, I felt I felt the vibration of a grave becoming very close to mine, if that makes sense. And
Yes.
I felt I was getting startled by it. And I want to understand a bit more about that, like why I'm getting startled or like how I can work on that.
Oh, because they are preparing you for a close contact. And being startled is something you're not used to. You're not used to a gray walking up to you in your house or at the mall, but you are preparing, it seems, and also others can do the same.
Yes, I've been feeling like, even though I don't see them, I know they're physically, I can feel their vibration much closer than normal when I do this work. So
yes, it is a normal reaction, though. It is normal, very normal.
Awesome. So just continue doing this, and it'll actually, this will go subside and all that.
Yes, you can. This energy, you can visualize it throughout your room or wherever you are. It will help. That way, most likely they will arrive in front of you. Unlikely they'll arrive behind you. Unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
But with that energy all surrounding you, yourself, it will help greatly in your connection.
Awesome. Thank you. My second question. My second question has to do with lately I've been feeling like I needed to kind of experiment with the plant that we call salvia. If you know what I'm referring to.
A plant?
The psychedelic that people call salvia. Yes. And I feel like it has something it has to teach me, and I want to understand it more, the consciousness of the plant, so to speak. If you could maybe expand on that.
To understand what it means to you?
Like why I feel such a...
Why?
Or like why I feel so drawn to it, why I feel I need to learn from it specifically.
Well, yes, that is very... What I get from that is a very much an Anunnaki connection there. In your incarnations in the past, you've connected to that plant, and there was, in some ways, it was sacred at one time. It is not anymore. In some ways, it is now, actually, depending on the being that is watching over it. So it is an Anunnaki energy that is around it. Connecting to that plant can also help open vortexes, as you are working on.
Mm-hmm.
It will help greatly. But there is an Anunnaki energy. Doesn't mean you have to bring in Anunnaki with it, but it is, their energy is ingrained in it, let's put it that way. But it does help greatly in your work you're doing. I
see. So it's like, I don't necessarily have to be like how we say tripping balls in order to really, it's like, it's funny because I have been under the effects of it slightly, and I have seen my alien friends around me more clearly with my physical vision, but it's like part of me is still kind of, I guess, timid about consuming it and like just completely exiting this reality for a brief moment. Like, is there anything to get over that?
Oh, the wish to do this is, well, that is the desire to, well, understand you're in realities like this before in the past, and you took these type of drugs and left. That is not permitted any longer. So you've been successful with it in other realities. That is why.
Okay.
But you can try, but I don't believe you'll be leaving anytime soon. You will leave and come back, though.
Yeah, when I say leave, I mean like just how we say trip, and then our consciousness leaves this reality and then comes back. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, so some do actually leave, depending on if you know what you're doing.
Huh, like permanently leave?
Yes.
Huh.
In your past, not any longer.
Okay.
It can change.
Okay, yes. I can see that. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, next up is Lucy. Okay, Lucy, you just have to unmute. Okay, I'm just gonna ask Liz's question. If Lucy, if you want to maybe try typing them, I can ask them for you. So first question for Liz Starwalker. Any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, there's a lot of Pleiadian energies around you at this time, protectors. There's also a reptilian, one moment, council that's assisting at this time in a positive way as you've been connecting to these reptilians. This reptilian council greatly recently. Peace on Earth is part of it, but much more peace on other worlds, not just this one. This world, yes, you might be here, but you're also other places, as you all are. Right now, understand the effects of this world affects other ones, so you are there on other realities at this time, assisting greatly there. I believe you can connect to this in a meditation. Not to say you need to feel all that, because I might be overdoing it, but it depends. You can connect to these other realities. Even feel a name for these worlds also. That's for you to connect to. That's all I'm permitted to say at this moment. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Liz. My husband and I are thinking about moving to another area. Would you tell me where would be the most positive place for both of us?
That has to do with what you want. A desert area would be good. It does seem like that is a positive for you. That depends on what you feel. But wherever it is that you feel most comfortable, of course. This is for you to choose. You can give us a, B, or C. We can choose what might be a good vibration. It still comes down to what you want, though. What do you feel? Blessings. Thank you. Your question.
Okay, we'll try Lucy again.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi.
Yes.
Hi, I had a question about my strange guides that I got from talking with Ivan. I have one guide, her name's Delilah, and we don't know where she's from. She's quiet. One is my granddad, who is an angel, and one is a reptile named Memphis.
Yes.
Well, I don't understand. If I'm a reincarnated fairy, that means I was a fairy in the previous life. How could Granddad be an angel now? Was he an angel before on Earth? And why would I have such a reptilian guide? Was he the one who pulled the chair out from me and hurt my neck?
No, I do not believe he does things like that. One moment. You understand your granddad has had angelic lifetimes in the past. He's just going back to his roots.
So is he my angel guide or my guide?
Well, he's assisting you and those in your family members. It's not just you, but yes, he is assisting you greatly like a guide, yes.
Oh, and so the reptile Memphis, he is a good reptile?
Yes, you will not. Yes.
And he's not going to eat me because I'm a fairy.
Not that. No, not this. You have a great. What you do is your energy connects to Agartha greatly more than you realize. Well, yes, you will realize, I believe. And
Yes.
So the fairy energy is you ask for that to be part of your DNA. So yes, it's a big part of your DNA.
Okay, and so can any connected to Archangel Michael and Gabriel, and of course Granddad's an angel? Could they please help me with my dreams and the pain in my back? Send me some extra oomph, because I've been trying, but it's just hard.
Yes, well, assist. Yes, they're already assisting at this time, but yes, I believe you're connecting to someone on your planet for assistance. I believe your doctor's on your world.
Yes, I go Thursday. Yes.
Yes, this
2
is
days.
at this time. That is the best at this time. A Reiki energy would be good, to assist, but it will not fully repair that, but will help.
It'll get out that Archon implant
It will
when I was
assist.
5.
It will assist it. Yes. Archon implant. One moment. Well, we can send you energy for that to release it.
Oh, please
That's
do.
not that complicated.
Please do send that because
Yes.
it's a big block.
We will do what we can. I can't say I will bring your dreams back, but this will take some time. But yes, we will bring it. We will send you assistance for this.
Oh, blessings to you. Blessings.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Tara.
Tara. Yes.
Hello, Zeke.
Hello. Yes.
My first question is if there are any messages for me from anyone.
Yes, your guides are saying you're healing much faster than you might think. You're also opening up to other realities much more. Agartha is one, but you're also becoming more stable on this planet as for decision making, is what he says. One moment. Many plans of the future, but sorting out your direction is coming more clear, as he says. Your guide says, at least. Hopefully that feels the same way on your side.
That makes sense. Thank you. I've been sleeping a lot more lately and having really intense dreams. And
Yes.
I actually woke up this morning thinking, completely convinced that it was Thursday, which is 2 days away.
Yes.
So, seems like there's been a lot going on in my sleep. Is there anything that I'm missing from that I should be taking away from these dreams that are important for me to know? Any messages?
Blessings. One moment. Yes, you're becoming more aware of your fourth dimensional self and astral, and so you're bringing that knowledge back into this dimension, which is saying a much as you prepare more for a awakening in this dimension. As for your healing abilities, channeling abilities, is all going to increase greatly as what we see. And I believe you already have a awareness of it, but your mission is now being ignited, meaning it's becoming more clear. Your time here, yes, it might seem like, oh, I'm on Earth, I have to get a job and watch television, as Earth says, but you're doing much more than that, as many of you here are, or all of you are, and those that are aware. So your place here is becoming more known to you. That is what we see at this time. Hopefully that makes some sense. That's the short version.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, next up is Blue.
Yes, blue, yes.
Yes, hello. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. I was eating. My question is there any messages from my guides?
They say be patient, much is coming to your direction. As for your path, right now you're still in the apprentice stage of learning your abilities. There's much to learn, but you are still out in the field also, they want to say. You're not just studying, but you're also assisting the light workers in the higher dimension, the light beings, I should say. Many on your world that are asleep are awake in astral, and you connect with many of them. You might feel some celebrities around you also. It seems like you're around a lot of comedians recently. Talk show hosts, on your television, I see a big fat guy. I don't know what his, but realize in astral they're much different. Yes, the one that drives around, I am downloading this. The one that drives around in his car and they sing and song, whatever. You are connecting that one in astral and others, but that one they want you to know. So it's not just all work and looking at books all day. You're doing much more than that.
Thank you. That's why I'm always laughing.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yes. You have just that's one. You have others, but that is the most popular one I see.
Thank you. And my
Yes.
next question is, what is my higher self doing with God right now? With Prime Creator?
Yes. Some of this is secretive, of course. But what we can say, one moment, is learning his abilities, learning to be of his, just like him. But, of course, not to be replaced, but that's what I'm being told. There's much more, but learning of his position. Because you wish to be very similar to that energy. Yes, that is most
Oh
of it.
gosh, that's too deep.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. That
Yes.
are my questions. And much love
Yes,
to you.
much love.
Bye.
Okay, next up is Bianca, and I have her questions.
Yes.
Are there any messages for me regarding this new energy I feel, or just any messages that come through?
You are connecting to the Arcturians. You're going through the shift of this. One moment. There's, you've heard of the anomaly that some have talked about. What is it that they call it? They don't have the name here, but they called it a name. And it's like, oh, this anomaly is, everyone's going to think the president is somebody else or whatever. It is similar to that. You're assisting great amounts of anomalies that are affecting this earth in a positive way. As you're working with the ascension process through energy, through angel energies, but this is more alien. It's a both. But as an Arcturian, you're doing much of this, assisting humanity through energy waves, basically, with technologies, but also using Mother Nature. As you are connecting with Mother Nature, also that where this energy hits humanity, or as I hits humanity is not the right word, but either way, affects humanity. It does assist with downloads and for awakening abilities. There's no name to it at this time. I wish you could figure the rest out. Blessings.
Okay, Bianca's second question. My daughter Elise would like to know what her father Manuel's angel name was in a past life and what did he do?
Yes, he worked with Archangel Gabriel. One moment, Gabriel. His name was. One moment. It is difficult to pronounce it. Asantai. It is a male energy. You can see him as a warrior, if you wish, with a sword. That is one way of looking at it. Assisting the angelic realms who are out darkness on this planet. Those mostly of the youth is where they were around most. That is the message. Hopefully that's.
Okay. Do you have time for a couple more, Zeke?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so next up is Kingsley. And Kingsley's first question. A couple days ago, I started to laugh for no reason, and I started to see the world differently, and would just like to know what that was about.
Yeah, so a lot of Arcturians have been connecting to you. Palladians around you also, but the Arcturians are lifting you up just to let you know they're playing a game with you, but letting you know you're on your right path. That's all. And your heart is pure gold. You knew that, but you are an unusual being here, which is good. And you will teach others your abilities in the future as you learn them. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Kingsley. I'm starting to work more with my telekinesis, and I wanted my friend Clyde to work on his abilities too. He said he's working on super strength. Do you see me and him doing something in the future with our abilities?
Yes. The one with super strength, be careful not to lift any cars over your head. That is all. Just until you're ready for that. But yes, it is. Yes, it will be some time for that to be developed. The Arcturians will be much of great assistance to that. Yes. Lessons.
Okay, so next is Stephen Helms.
Yes. Stephen.
Hello, Zeke.
Yes.
Much love. I just wanted to know more. I know I'm connected with the Zeta Gray, and my dad told me that he had a connection, a meeting when I was a Zeta Gray, my aspect. I was just wondering if I can know more information about my history, my heritage of the Zeta connections.
Yes. One moment. Yes, as a Zeta, you were mostly traveling in ship. Normally, you were of a short Zeta. It was easier to get around than being a very tall one. So this is why you see so many short ones. There's many misconceptions of them. But the reason for them being short is accessibility. But as you're... One moment. You do have connections with Orion as a Zeta. This is what I'm being told. There are Earth connections, but I'm told to tell of your Orion connections as, one moment. As a Zeta, you manipulated many Martillians in the past during our Orion Wars to stop them from being malicious to other beings. And you were very successful in that. As for toning down their warmongering ways, I did not like that. Even the technologies, you shut much of them down, actually, during their attacks on other beings. So you played a good role in that. Actually, you weren't a short Gray. You were kind of 5 feet tall. The other one's a little bit shorter. But as a Gray, you played a great importance in that. And you're part of the hybrid program. As there are many with the Grays across this universe, most of them not discussed. But as for the Orion connections, one moment. As a Gray, you're part of a program of protecting great technologies of the Zetas, hiding it from beings that will use it for wrongdoing. Much of it has to do with crystal energies. So from beings that will understand these had health benefits to them, to worlds such as this one. So you were very much part of creating them and protecting them. That's a short version. That is what they want you to know at this moment. That's nice.
Sweet, thank you. And a real quick second question about my dream I had yesterday. It was about I was in a big building. I think it was the same one I had with my dad. But anyways, I was in the bottom floor, and we were getting some people out of this building. And the first one or two were successful, and then the last one we had some difficulty. And I remember there's 3 elevators. And we were trying to get them out, and there's a lot of people waiting for the elevator, so we caused a distraction. This guy banged on the wall and distracted everybody, and we finally got him out. And I remember riding the elevator down. We were on 2nd floor, went to the 1st floor, and all the people got in, and then we got out, and the lady thought we didn't move anywhere. And just wonder if you had more information about that dream. Thank you.
One moment. Yes, it's a lot to process. One moment. This is part of I want to call it, what I'm connected to is, one moment, the shadow, elite, but more positive energies. This is yourself. Yes, it's part of a different reality, but also is a mixture, as it has to do with you're doing in this world and astral. And I believe it much has to do with entities that you are speaking with at this time here on this world, helping raise their vibrations. And some of them are not doing too well with that. As you're connecting to much of what is not, those that are not seen, let's put it that way, as they usually, that's what they call themselves. So your father's world is very much involved with the awakening process of this planet. And that's where it's involved with the shadow workings here, let's put it that way. The true nature of your government systems. So yes, this is you remembering bits and pieces, of course. That's what I see at this moment. Blessings.
Awesome. Thank you. Blessings, Michelle.
Yes.
Okay, and last up is Sheena.
Yes. Sheena. Beautiful energy. Yes.
You just have to unmute, Sheena. Okay, I'll just get her to put her questions in the chat.
Yes.
So,
Hello?
thank
Yes.
you, Zeke. Yes.
Greetings. Yes.
Hear me? Yes. Greetings. Right now, I was waking up from a very strange dream. It was very real. And this, I was in a cab. Looked very bizarre. He was all dressed in black. And he told me, I don't remember everything he was telling me, but he was telling me that he was not going to take me where I was supposed to go. He was going to rape me. And then I told him that, and you have no idea what I'm going to do to you. He was quiet. And then my mother, Resident Evil at the moment, where I live, because of her, and she are the host. She's waking me up several times. Right? I don't know why. Can you see if there is any connection with this being and her?
Yes, it's a close. Yes, it is. Yes, they're very close connected, unfortunately. Yes. And it is a brotherhood bond I see there, yes. Connected to Zeta.
Okay, so
connected to reptilian. Mostly reptilian.
Oh. Okay, they won't tell me any more about that.
Any more about that? One moment. It is.
Yeah.
It is her directions in the past that she is still connected to past life. Cabal energy, it seems. Yes.
I see. Okay.
Is
there any messages from me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes. Is there any positive messages for me?
Yes, this is a test for you to. One moment. From my Archangel Michael is that you're going through a clearing right now. As you will go through every once in a while, and this clearing has many tests for you to, what he says is go to a meditation if you wish to explore this and to clear it. That way you do not have dreams like that any longer. It's up to your mother if she wishes to go into the same state of mind. It's up to her.
Yes. I don't think she wants to, but she is not able to. I've tried to tell her that a lot. I told her.
Not ready yet, yes.
But can I just ask, I know this is tricky, but it's a very quick one. I tried to heal David Olsen, you know, Michelle's friend.
Yes.
Very, very intense. It was only a couple of days ago. Can you see if that was successful?
Yes, it was, but it's part of him is rejecting it because he's not fully understanding it. But yes, it did work. But for the most part, it has worked. At least 90%. Yes. So it's mostly successful.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Much blessings and
Yes.
much love.
Yes. Much love.
Thank you, Zeke. That's all for tonight.
Ah, yes. Remember, Orion's energies is with you all. Answers to your questions. Your Earth's history is Orion. Look at your Egypt. We are here with great assistance. Much love to you all.
Thank you very much for coming, Zeke.
Yes.
Love you very much.
Yes.
I just remembered your energy. Sorry that I could not remember you.
That's okay. Love to you all. I will return. Blessings.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. All right. Hello.
And Blue will do a blessing.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I call on the energies of Source to be with everyone. The energies of Father God, Mother Goddess to awaken and manifest within the hearts of everyone and the minds of everyone. We allow ourselves to forgive and accept. We allow ourselves to love and shed light upon ourselves and others. We allow the energies of Source to cut through any negative attachments that we have in respect for everyone, every life there is. Much gratitude and appreciation for this now and every now that exists. May we
Okay.
always be in wisdom, love, and strength.
Thank you.
Okay, Stephen.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you all. Sigitara hihoto ta kukaso saskan ataturian siskata skuntiskun da gaia sorke adnaturin sisa yanatahi Euro kuka hasa hin utosota metakia so sasanitia tonishka uran sonisha tumata. Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely. All right, thank you all. Blessings. Next one is Thursday night. So, much off. Good night.